Okay, so today I'm going to talk about one interesting aspect of intelligibility approach and native-like approach. When you focus on native-like approach, it doesn't matter who the listener is. All you need to do is to sound native-like, sound like a native, and you think, "Oh, I sound cool. I sound like a native speaker. I feel so proud of myself, and I have 9 points in IELTS speaking." But that is not the point. The point in communication is not to sound like a native. And it is very difficult to define what it means by sound like a native. Are you going to sound like a black American or a white American, somebody coming from Michigan or from Iowa? Very difficult. Different people from different parts of the world, even though they're native English speakers, have different accent. I'm going to talk about that later in the other video. But the point is, you don't have to sound like a native speaker. You don't really have to. Because sometimes when you communicate, sound like a native speaker might not be the best solution, may not be the best option. Sometimes you should speak a little bit slower, a little bit clearer without connected speech. That is the philosophy of intelligibility. The intelligibility approach says that it is both of our responsibilities to make the communication successful. If I'm talking to someone whose English level is very low, I should slow down. I should kind of avoid connected speech. And if I'm speaking to a native speaker, then I can use the native-like speech to be more efficient. So if you follow the intelligibility approach, it is not your only responsibility to make the conversation successful. That's the point. Thanks for watching.